going on, YouTube? We are live here at the lake today, and I gotta take my case off. So sorry guys for this. Everything's messed up here. Everything's messed up. First time for everything. There we go. All right, we're live. Well, I'm gonna go this way, so don't worry. Okay, we are live, guys. We're at the lake fishing. Ace is up front. We got the CEO on the back. She is suntanning, so she will not be in the video today. And I am going to be fishing with Ace today because Theo had a tournament we didn't get into late last night. So he's tired. He may fish with us later. So I'm just setting up the camera, and it did it again. I said I had a time for when we were going to fish, and it went straight to the live. So I don't know what's up with that. So we're just going to do what we do here. And I'm going to set this like this. And I am going to turn us. Who's there? Kevin's in. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for coming in, buddy. And we're going to go like this. Ace, can I see you? I can see you. Okay, we're good. All right, let me raise this up a little bit more. I don't want to get too crazy. Woo, that come right out. Carly, that come right out. That thing come right out. So we're finally on the lake doing some fishing. We're out at the Land of the Giants here. We're trying to get something. And what color do you have on? All right, he has the black and blue flag. We got the Senkos out right now. Let me get my microphone on and ready to roll here. Okay, we got the mic on right here. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And like I said, we're just out. This is our first time fishing on the lake this year. I just got the boat out. We had a little bit of a motor issue that I fixed, so we're all good with that. The trolling motor, I cracked the head on it, so we're good though. It's all fixed, ready to go. And so we're just going to try to do some fishing for you guys today. It's a beautiful day out. We're going to go for a couple hours here, see what happens. And yeah, so hang out with us, see if anybody's in. Top chat, live chat, boom. Okay, we got Kevin in here. Well, Kevin was in here. But hopefully people come in, because we're going to catch some fish, I think. I'm going to throw this crankbait real quick. I got Carly's toe caught. Where the heck is my thing at? Why is my... There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. I got a crankbait, and I got... Where is my... Why is this on here like this? I don't understand how it can be like that. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Let me get up here with Ace. Ace, you're good. And we're going to be using a crankbait, and of course my Senko. But I'm going to throw the crankbait a little bit here for now. So hopefully you guys can see us. I'm going to throw this crank out here, Ace. Just stay where you're at. See if I can't get something with the cranker. We got one person in. Ace has been throwing the Senko for just a few minutes. We've only been live for about 5 minutes or so. So we're just trying to check. A little windy, a little breezy, but it's a great breeze for us. Water clarity, it's like 65 degrees. And sunny. Huh, Ace? Pretty sunny out today. Do you have one? Maybe a little tick? Okay. Let me get my rod here. I'm gonna make sure this is all good here before I get a big knot. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, now I can reel. Try to reel this all in here so I don't get a knot. All right, we got 2 people in. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out right now. We're gonna try to catch some smallmouth here. You got one? No. Trying to catch some smallies. I caught a largemouth yesterday. You see that post. We're gonna just first time fishing. We're gonna try to find some. So we're gonna see what happens. Got 4 people in. As long as my microphone don't come out. Is that on there pretty good? My microphone? All right. Got the mic. Can you guys hear us okay? We're good? This water's pretty clear. What do you think? You can see pretty good there, huh? Who is that? Hunting and Stuff, what's up? Loud and clear, good. Thank you for answering that. It's a beautiful day out here. Yo, what's up? Who's that? Hey, Chris, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're on the lake finally. Me and Ace are out right now. The CEO's on the back of the boat suntanning, so she's keeping an eye on us. And Theo is back at the house because, hey, IL, he is back at the house. We had a tournament yesterday, so I was at West Virginia, so we got in late last night, so he's kind of tired. So me and Ace are out fishing, and Carly's just hanging out with us on the back of the boat. So we're just trying to find them. I got a crankbait on, but I think it might be too fast. I think I'm gonna go with the Senko right now and try to work this point here and see what happens. So we're just gonna work it until we get something. I don't even have the net out because it's bad luck for me. So let me, I'm gonna just keep talking here. I'm gonna give you an Ace. I'm gonna put a new hook on my rod here. You good, Ace? I just need to find my snips. I know this is all new to me here. Where's my scissors at? I don't know where my skizzers are. My Fisker skizzers. They're in here somewhere. I just find them. No idea where they fell. Probably fell down in here somewhere. I don't know where they're at. Let's see. Not prepared today, guys, but I wanted to get out here and fish. So I'm gonna bite it off. And we're gonna, Ace, you get anything? Okay. I don't know where I put this, where the heck the scissors are, dude. Did you find them anywhere, my Fiskers? Maybe they're in the other, I got the scale here. Maybe they're underneath there. So let me get this hook tied on and I'll be back. 1 second here. But it is a nice day out and we're out fishing. That's all that matters, right, Ace? And I gotta get a little more organized because I am not ready to fish yet. And I hate to say that. Got all my rods, and I just need my Fiskers. I feel naked without my Fiskers. They're here somewhere, I just don't know where they're at. I'll find them. And as I get older, tying knots get harder. Because I can't see nothing. All right, so we got that. Ace, you're going with the black and blue? Okay, I'm gonna put that green on, the green pumpkin with the firetail. Okay? All right, let me look this up real quick and see if they're in here. Where the heck are my Fiskers? I don't know where they're at. I got a bunch of them. Well, I'm not ready for them now anyway, so. All right, we're just gonna fish. We are just gonna fish, guys. Got 3 people in here. Okay. You good? All right, we're gonna see what happens, guys. We got Ace on the boat, we got me on the boat, and Carly's on the back. So we're just gonna try to see if he's smallmouth or on this point. I got the new Off The Hook gear on. You guys picked this up. The Hex Camo hoodie with the new hat. We're good to go now, we're matching. This water is pretty clear, buddy. You know that? The water's 65 degrees. Thank you. Yeah, you have one too. Yeah, but we're just going around just trying to find stuff. There ain't many pads out right now, guys. So fishing for frogs is going to be tough. We probably will throw them though, for sure. And we'll see what happens. That firetail, it looks pretty good in here, in this water. That's definitely a smallmouth bait for sure. So we're trying to latch onto one of these big smallmouths. Because like I said, it's cool. I did catch a big, a big largemouth yesterday. It was 3.5 pounds from the docks. I'll have a little video, a little clip of that later on. But we wanted to definitely go live with you guys because we haven't, I told you guys I was going live this weekend, and it's been just hectic with everybody up here and me going to the tournaments. My wife was at a tournament Saturday in West Virginia with him. They placed, and then Sunday was the games. They made it all the way to the semifinals. So, but I am going to give us a little oomph here. We're going to move a little bit, Ace. We're going to let it drift a little bit for us, okay? We should start moving a little bit. We're both fishing wacky style. Slow. And we're just trying to find them, guys. So, thanks for coming along with us today, though. Appreciate you guys. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. And we're moving now, Ace. We're going to move down to that point. There you go. Good cast. That's where we're going to go, right there. You guys get a chance, share this out for me. Try to get some people in here. But we got to. I want to start catching some fish. Look at that bird right there on that. That's not the eagle. The Edinburgh eagle's not here yet. I haven't seen him. But there was a boat over here before, but they were right on top of where the fish would be. They were kind of close to the shore. You have your rod up. Hold it out this way just so I don't hit it. You okay with that? You can back up on this thing if you want, and I'll walk around you. Oh, did you have a hit? Did you? What the heck? I ain't getting no hits.
Right here.
Right out in front? Yeah, that's about where we want to be. So I'm going to stop us right here, and we'll drift again. What do we got to say? What do we got? Live chat. Shared the post. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, buddy. Does that boat have a spot lock? No, I don't have the spot lock on. I don't have that on. I just have the I have the Motor Guide X5 digital. I just use my Minn Kota Talon to keep putting us down where we need to be. But I don't have spot lock. Is there? Yeah, Bob was catching bass off of beds yesterday in Ohio. So I seen a couple beds, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. The water's pretty clear here, so I don't know if we're going to be going. That black and blue flake should still work here, and this green pumpkin with the firetail might be a little too aggressive, but usually those smallmouth, they like them bright colors. So that little firetail, that chartreuse firetail I have on, might get them going a little bit, but we'll see. We just got to stumble across them, see where they're at. If they're on this point. They will be on this point spawning, but it's a little late in May. Usually the beginning of May, they're on these points spawning, and then they leave these points and they go feed after the spawn, but then they come back onto this point here, this shell bed here. There's a bunch of stuff in here that I used the AquaView one year, and I looked at everything. My rod's still in here somewhere. But so we're just drifting slowly, just throwing the Senkos on the bottom. I think it's a little too early for the crayfish, I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not really 100% hooked on the crayfish lures. I have used them, and they do catch fish up here, but I think it's a little early for that. The water, I think, is a little too cool. So we'll see. We just need to get that one area where they're at, and they should be, I'm gonna almost say, not stacked. It's gonna be like they're roaming through here. So that's what we're trying to find out. So it's gonna be low and slow, guys. I could throw that crankbait in here too, just to see if I can't catch something with the cranker. And I don't know about top water either. Top water, it seems like you're a little too cool. No, you never know though. Top water might, I should fire top water on just to have it, to see. Let me throw this crankbait out here a couple times. And then I may throw the, throw a top water on too later. See what happens, guys. Yes, like I said, it's the first time we're out, so we're trying to find everything. May get something, may not. Beautiful day out there. You'd think that those smallies would want to tear this up, Ace. They would want to tear this up. I might try the old stop and go. Jerkbait would probably be good too. But we're not really fishing cover, we're actually fishing open water. The wind sort of died down too, Ace. Yeah, we're gonna be live for a while, so if you guys are popping in and popping out throughout the day, that's cool. Like I said, we're just trying to find something. This is what I have on now. I have the 6 Sense square bill one right there, like a bluegill shad pattern. So we're just throwing that out there, seeing what's going on. I'm gonna lift up a little bit so we can float again. We're gonna float down to that point a little more. There's a lot of grass on top of the water too, which is weird because it's kind of early. But I guess a lot of people are just flying around here and knocking grass off the bottom. It's all old grass, it's not green. I gotta see what that said. Gotta get one, Ace. Let's see what that said. I don't know what that said there. It said, "You can't do worse than me fishing. I haven't caught one yet this year." Does that boat have spot? Okay. Yeah, no, I got one yesterday. Like I said, we're just trying to find them right now. So we're fishing slowly to try to find them at least anyway. You getting anything, Ace?
I just had a...
You had? Did you? Maybe it's a black and blue flake. Maybe I need to change it. We're sort of getting in that area too.
Yeah, there's one.
I'll lock us down. There's a couple kayakers in that real thick stuff over there. It gets real thick. Now it's not as thick, but you can get back there. And that's where those kayakers are right now, so. And we'll fish this spot and then we'll move on. If they're not here, they're not here, Ace, right? If they're not here. Low and slow. That's how we roll here. Until we catch them, then we know where they're at. I'm gonna throw this one deep in there, okay? Try to get something in there. Yeah, there's clumps of grass on the top of the water too, so. Sometimes I'll snap the rod up too, like take it and then snap it, give it a little quick boom to bring it up quick and let it float back down. Sometimes that's you get a reaction bite. That sun's pretty high too and that water's clear, so those smallmouth might be out deeper as well. So I will turn around and throw one out deeper. See what happens. Because the visibility right now is pretty good. So those smallmouth don't like the light as much either, you know what I mean? So they try to hunker down or they move to deeper water to get out of that sunlight. Like right where our boat is right now, Ace. They might be at that depth, you know what I mean? That's why I'm working it all the way to the boat. A little deeper. And then what I'll do is I'll throw it on. There's no fish in that pond. No pond. It's a lake. But yeah, there's no fish here. No fish. I'm trying to find them now. Trying to find them. We're just drifting along and anchoring down and fishing wacky style, trying to get on some of these smallmouth that are in this lake. But the water's pretty chilly too. The water's like 60, 63. So that's why we're not largemouth fishing. I will throw for largemouth here in a little bit though. We will go and fish the any kind of pads that we could find. We will fish that for sure. Just to see if we can't get a bite in shallow water. Because them fish may be in shallow, warmer water. I mean largemouth. Smallmouth aren't going to be in shallow. But I am going to take this off, and I'm going to go with my black and blue flake, because you could feel these lures. These lures are freezing. You okay, babe? Huh? Let's get out a black and blue flake Senko. Come on. Black and blue flake. There we go. There's one for me. Right there. It's already got a ring on it. Very nice. It's already got the ring on it, guys. All right, Ace. My go-to. All right, what's it say? Yeah, I'm okay. I am going to lift this up, and we're going to drift some more. That wind's blowing the way we want it to blow, though. I like it when it got that west wind, northwest wind. Sometimes all you need is one hit, and then it fires the school up. So we're going to see. I was on a rock right there. There was something there. A rock or weeds. We'll probably go back in those weeds too. Fish the around the weeds, the edges, because back there's not going to be too much weeds. We can get the boat back there and fish all the spotted weeds. You know what I mean? Like the clumps of weeds, you could throw a Senko around or a frog. We'll definitely do that. And that wood is over here too.
There's a barrel in here.
Mm-hmm. Over there somewhere. To the right. No, never change baits. Not up here. Just got to go till you find them. This bait we'll catch them. Just a matter of where they're at. Change spots before I change baits. I got Theo's new rain rod out. I want to try that too. And we're going to drift down past this. We're going to drift down past this point. And if we don't catch nothing, we're going to move up a little bit. What's up, cranking and yanking? I'm using a Senko, wacky style. Aces are going to Senko, wacky style. Water's really cold, so we're fishing slow. Trying to catch a smallmouth on this point, on this rocky point here. But we've been fishing for about a half an hour now. He had one little nibble, but nothing. They're not on this point really right now. Sun's really high too, so in the water clarity is kind of clear, so I don't think they're right on this point here. We're in 8 to 10 foot of water right now. We're gonna drift across this point and then we're gonna make a run and we're gonna go up the other end of the lake. I'm using the wacky rig. All right, man. Do what you gotta do, gotta eat. Now that sun just went in, so we'll see what happens. Later, cornbread. See, when you leave, cornbread, oh, I just had one. Ace. Throw it. No, that took my bait off, so I don't know if it was a big one. It might have been a small one ripping it. Throw right in that area there. So I just had something take it. And it took it off, so it's probably one of them small ones, just ripping the worm off. So, let's take our O-ring off of this. Take it off of this one. We're gonna go to the blue, put another O-ring on this one. We'll find them eventually. Just a matter of what's hitting right now. Because those smallmouth should be out here. But if they're not, then we gotta go find them. And that's what it takes me a weekend or two to do that. This is the first time fishing this weekend. So we just come out on a whim. I actually cracked my motor, my head of my trolling motor off the dock today. And I had to fix that. So we did that. Now we're out here fishing and then we're going up to the horse farm after this. And then I'll be coming back probably and coming back out and doing some fishing later as well. So we just wanted to go live with you guys because we haven't been live fishing this year yet. This is our first time. We still, okay, we're not moving. I thought we were moving. I don't know where the heck he was. He might have been by that barrel, Ace. Out here somewhere. Like in that area. Yeah, that barrel's like right around this area. They may be on that point for, see how the water's going around it? So we'll see. And if not, we'll move down. See, when you get into that little, see them rocks over there, like that edge? You get into there, you start getting those rock bass and stuff start hitting them. We don't want that. I mean, we want to catch a rock bass, throw it into there. That bird's just sitting on that line up there, or that tree branch. Just trying to fan cast out through here, just trying to find something on this point. But like I said, they're not cooperating right now. Nice. And usually, we would have picked something up, or at least by now, I think. But we're just drifting through. I think I got a weed or something on my line. Nope. Yep. Little green grass, a little bit of grass there. All right, I'm throwing this over there. Keep your rod down to your right a little bit. Or keep it out to your right, that's all. Beautiful day though. Going horseback riding. Woohoo. We're gonna drift off this point. And then maybe go around this point. I know there's some stuff over there. Keep your rod down. All right, you're good. All right, let me get up front. You go on this side of me. I'm going to steer the boat around, okay? We're just going to go around this point here. And we'll go back over here a little bit. Put this down a little bit. There you go. Now you can see some of the stuff that I'm fishing. Get into them rocks. Maybe there's some in them rocks.
Skip it under the trees.
Mm-hmm. Something. Need some kind of action. Some kind of action, Ace. There's that log up here with that, some lily pads and stuff, so. And then if not, see, it's darker back here. The water's darker. We'll just go back in here and we'll see what's up here, and then we'll go over to that wood, them logs and stuff. The water's way darker back here though. I have my new frog rod. I want to get used to. I want to throw it. I haven't thrown it yet all year. I'm like waiting to throw my frog rod. I got this 6 cents Vega rod. That's a good cast.
There we are.
Nice, Ace got one. Very nice. Very cool.
Smallie.
Is it a smallmouth or small?
I think it's a small fish.
Yeah. Still a nice one. It's a fish. Get him up in here. Very cool. Ace is on the board first. Look at that. Skeeter, what's up, man? You could show him your bass.
Okay, try to get this one up.
What is it? Do you swallow it? Okay. Show him your bass.
Right in that little pocket.
They're in that little pocket. There you go. Nice. Got one. Good job, Ace. Fix up your line. Fix up your bait. He was in them rocks where it's warm at. What's up, Skeeter? Thanks for coming in, buddy. There's a little log right there. Let's see if I can't get one out of there. See, they may be right on that edge. Because you threw it right to them rocks, right?
Right in that little pocket.
Yeah. Had some weeds on there. I thought I had one. I was getting nervous. I was getting anxious. Some more grass. See how you can see the dirt? Look at this log right here. See it down here? It's a big log, ain't it? See if there's anything on the log. Let's go like this. See that big log right there? Pretty neat, huh? That's the stuff you hit on your motor you don't want to hit. I don't know where's that log at? I don't know where that log is. Yes? Is that a weed?
Yeah.
See this stuff back here? Try to throw that stuff too. Snag. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of snags in here. See the rocks? There's beds right there. See the beds? All those light spots. I don't know if they're bass. Look, there's a fish trying to eat mine, a perch. Let me see, reel it in. Where you at? Let me see. Here. Yeah, there's a lot of weeds right here, so I don't even want to throw into this. See all them perch here? They'll just come up and like look at your bait. Let's get out of this stuff here on the edge. I can't see that big log. Oh, it's over there. See it? Straight ahead. Yeah, there's too many weeds here, for sure. Too many weeds. Let me lift my motor up a little bit. Okay. Now in here, we're on the edge of that weeds. When I don't catch one right off the bat there, I always reel it in. And see that little pocket there? Or I just put it down in. Try to get that little pocket, and then maybe there's a fish in that pocket. You know what I mean? There's another stump right here. You don't want to hit that one. We're going to go out and cut over. Weeds, a bunch of weeds. Yep, got a snag. See the log there? Let's see, where did I go? Where did I go? Under it? Can't see it. There's a little bass. What?
Stink bug on me.
Oh, it's a stinker bug. Little baby stink bug? All right. Let's go see if we can't. What? That's a log. They call that a log, a tree. You know where logs come from? Trees. There's all kinds of fish in here. All kinds of fish. I see them all scattering. There's also all kinds of logs, so we gotta watch. We gotta be careful in here. Definitely be careful. Be careful. I get to throw my Vega frog rod now. All right, where's my Vega rod? There it is, right there. There's the baby right here. Let's see if we can attract one at least. If I can get this thing off of here. Where the heck is, why ain't it coming out of here? I see. I see what's going on. Act like I never fished before, Ace. Huh. Come on. There we go. Jeez. All right, we're gonna try to throw this Vega rod with this frog in here and see if I can't. If I get one in here, Ace, we are set. I just seen a fish move. I don't know if it's kind of early for the frogs, but this looks too good for this, don't it? It looks too good not to throw a frog. Oh, I like the rod so far. We'll see what happens. This fish might be in this because it's warmer. Who knows? You know? It might be in this warm water. We're gonna see. Oops. Here's one. Here's a nice knot for you. Gotta get out the kinks here, guys. Gotta get out the kinks. I got the Abu Garcia Beast X reel paired up with the Vega 6 cents rod with the Spro red brown frog. Let's do this a little bit because you're gonna see some fire. What do you got on, Ace? You got the brown frog on? It looks good in here. It's clear. I mean, a bright frog would work too, a white one. I might turn to a white frog. We'll see. If you're throwing brown, I might throw white. What was that? You hot? You're in the sun though. Huh? Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can see. No, you can see. I'm just looking at my frog right now. Because if I get a fish, I'm going to slap you in the back with it. It looks really good in here, guys. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna, Ace, I'm gonna put the white frog on. You're gonna be, good, you stand up there, I'm gonna put the white frog on. But I gotta find my scissors. Where the heck are my scissors at? I know, but I'm gonna look and see where my scissors are. I could have swore. I know they're in here somewhere. I just gotta find the dang things. There they are. Yay. All right, I got them. All right, we got the skizzers. Now I gotta find my white frogs. All right, we're gonna put the white one on, guys. White frog. Where's my white frog in it? We're gonna put the white frog on. Let's see if we can't get a hit with that. Ace got the brown one on, so we're gonna go. We got a dark one on, we're gonna go light. I got a bright pink one too I could use, so we'll see. just getting all my stuff in order, in working order. You know how that is. Anybody with a boat knows I usually have my stuff in a certain spot, but today it's not. It's just thrown in the boat and let's go fishing. So take me a little bit to get all that organized again, to know where the heck I am, to be more efficient on the water, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try this frog, this white spro frog. Never throw your line in the water. I always keep it in the boat and then I get rid of it later. All right, Ace, let me up there so I could spin us a little bit. Go ahead. All right. Boom. Move over to this side, right there, okay? Where's my frog? There it is. You would think this white is bright for sure. I'm just working these pads right here for now, because once we work these enough, I'll move in closer to them pads so we can go in deeper. Okay? Like we'll just like go like this. We're not gonna go in the crazy stuff. Did you have a hit? You all right?
Yep.
Oh, you got it around your tip. Sometimes angles matter too, guys. Like we won't catch nothing on the way we're throwing it in here, but we'll go on the side and then boom, we'll catch them from dragging it the other way across the pads. It's kind of crazy how a fish won't hit it this way. The wind is blowing from left to right in here, so I believe that has a big factor on the fish where they're set up on these pads and these muck and stuff like that. No. Nope. That's where you want to be though, buddy. Just where you're at. I really like his Vega. I like his rod, the 6 cents rod. I want to load up on one to see how it is. I'd love to catch one right now on this. But it may be too chilly for them to be active on the top, but you never know. There's a log right there. Okay, now there's a big fish right there that just came up. So they're in here. And we're probably scaring a lot of them too though, so. See if he wants it. I'm gonna bring it right across him. Nope. You see this stuff right here? Oh, we're gonna hit the log. Stay away from the log. There's another one out there. I caught one of my biggest fish down here, Ace. Right about where I'm at now. What time is it, Carly? Oh, okay. See anything come up? Mm-hmm. Keep working it. And then when you get a hit with the frog, the first hit of the year on a frog, you usually miss it because it's a timing thing, you know? So you got to get your timing down. And I got to get my timing down. I got to get my knot out. There we go. Fish come up right there. They're little ones, but if they're shad or something or golden shiners, then there should be some fish in here, buddy. All these little ones are coming up everywhere. I'm just waiting for one of them big slurpees to come up. Bloom. Looking good to me in here, though. Don't you think? Another one come up right there. They're them little ones, though, but where there's little ones, there may be a big one. That 6 cents has a, it's called the buzzgill. I gotta get me a couple of those. I think that would be cool. They really look good too, so I'm gonna try to get a couple of those 6 cents buzzgills. There's a lot of little fish in here. But nothing that wants to bang the frog right now. See, the further back too, the warmer the water. But we may go try that wood. Because they are not biting a frog. What do you guys think in the chat? Make a comment. You think the water's too cool for the frog bite today? Man, is that sky blue, huh? Anybody make any comments? Let's see. We got 6 people in here. Let's see who's all in here. We got Bruce. What's up, Bruce? Ace has 1, Ted has 0. Yep. What's up, Chris? We are not nailing them right now. Thanks, Crankin. Thanks, James. Appreciate that, buddy. All right. Oh, hold on. You're around my head. Go ahead. Did you have a hit?
Yeah.
Get it again. Get it out there. It says, what does that say? Live chat. It says, hello, what kind of rod is that? This is a Vega frog rod. 6 cents. My new one for the year. Where was he at, Ace? Throw that right back. Throw it up right back out there. Right where he was at. And the cadence is important too. Sometimes they want it slow, sometimes they want it fast. Just depends. Oh, I just missed one. Well, it's not too cold for the frog bite. I'm gonna throw it right back out there, Ace. He come up now. It might have scared him. I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm a little bit off. A little bit off, but he's going. It's coming back in that area. Yep. I don't know, it looked like he hit it to me. All right, that's about where I want to be. Ooh, I think I scared him. Oh. Look, there's fish coming up everywhere. I think they are, something's hitting them. Something's chasing them, Ace. Keep your rod tip down for 1 second. I don't know what that was. There's some fish coming up though, feeding. There's a bunch of stuff popping. There's a crappie right under the boat. Another one just hit it. Little baby come up and hit it, little bass. Buzz bait. Little buzz bait. Very picky. I mean, those little ones are hitting anything that moves, actually. They're like hitting it out of this grass, Ace. There's a nice big, look at this log. Really? Keep it going. Yeah. I'll try something here. What do we got going on? Indiana. PA, what's up, PA? I'll try something right here. I want to see if there's anything down in the bottom. I'm just trying to flick these little pads here, buddy. See if I can't get something in there. There's something right there. Little one just nailed it. Yep, that was a little one. It went bop, 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 bop. Time we got, babe? It is? We're gonna leave by 2. Yeah, I had a little bump right there, Ace, with the Senko. You look scared. So now we got this weed line right here, Ace. You're right there. See if we can't get something in that weed line. All right, Ace, let's fire this motor up. And Carly, you can stay where you're at. I'm just going to putt up there, okay? All right, babe? Let me get out into good water first. Huh? All right, guys, we are gonna make a move. All right. We are gonna fire the motor up and make a move, guys. Yeah, it's hot. So you get tan on the boat. All right, move over. I'm good. All right. Good?
Yep. Where are we going?
We're going all the way over there to the wood. We're just gonna cruise though, because I don't want to hit anything, break nothing. Look at that ugly dude right there. Who is that? Oh, that's Ace. How you doing? The dog's beautiful. Carly, you want to say hi? We're just going to cruise. We're not flying. We're just going to cruise over there because Carly's on the back of the boat. And we're just going to make our way over. I'm going to go to try to fish. There's some wood over here and stumps. So what I want to do is I want to go over to those and see if the fish, since the water's cool and we had some rainy weather. She don't want to say hi ever. She said you never want to say hi. That Hunting and stuff said Carly never wants to say hi. She's at that point where she just don't want to be on camera. Plus, she's sun tanning, so. This thing's high. I was wondering how high that is.
What?
I was wondering why that was so high. Well, yeah, we're just gonna make our way over to the wood. We're gonna try it out for a while. We got about another hour or so to go before we go into. We're going up to the horse farm, go ride some horses today. If you guys don't know, I'm a professional equestrian. Aquarium. I'm a professional aquarium. So I'm gonna go ride horses. I'm a professional aquarium. I don't blame her. I don't care to be on camera either. Yeah, she used to be on camera. She's younger. She's sunbathing and stuff like that. So as a dad, she's not going on camera anyway. But yeah, I'm a professional aquarian. I'm going to be going horseback riding. We're going to go right over to that wood. There's a bunch of wood over there. Is my audio okay, guys? I just want to make sure. Nothing was on this point today. You can see this point right here. Nothing, Ace had a little hit. It sounds good, okay. Ace had a little hit, but nothing to keep us there.
What's
Trim? Trim the motor. Why?
What does that even mean?
It means the way the angle lifts up or down.
Oh.
The trim of the motor. I'm trimmed up right now. Now we're gonna trim down. Hear it?
Yeah.
Now we're flat. That gets you trim down all the way to get on plane, and then you trim it up to get the boat's pad off the water. I'll keep it like halfway when we're driving. But I'm gonna try to get up here, and I'm gonna have to work it, Ace. So you're gonna have to go off of this side of the boat that way, and we're gonna work our way up, I think. The wind's gonna blow us back a little bit, but it is what it is. Cold? Stop touching me. I'll put you on camera.
I was just on there.
Were you?
Yeah. Oh, it's cold. The water's freezing. Like that, do you have the water temperature?
It was 65. I don't even have my electronics in the water because we're just trying to find stuff. I know what I use my electronics for, guys, is like structure and stuff underwater. I don't use it to find fish. Like forward facing's cool, people love it. I get it. If I had the money, I'd probably buy it just to have it. But my next trolling motor may have it, but we'll see. I don't know. The docks ain't even in the water here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go right to this point. We're gonna work our way up, okay? All right, let me get that turned around again, Ace. We're gonna be fishing some nasty stuff. Huh? Nice. Full contact here. Go ahead, Ace, jump up there. All right, got to get my camera situated. Let's do this, and then do this, and then we're back to square one. Okay, Ace, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the trolling motor and we're gonna work our way up. Okay? Now we're fishing right here, guys. You can see this all the way up that shoreline. There's a bunch of logs and stuff in the water, so they may be in that stuff with the Sankos and maybe some frog, but what I want to do, Ace, is I want you to fish this point right now. I'm going to anchor us down. I am going to change a bait out real quick. I got my frog rod on. Got the frog. I got this rod. I'm going to put these over here real quick. I am going to get my top water rod. And I am going to, I'm taking my hoodie off too because I'm hot. So let me get my microphone off. Hat off, glasses off, hoodie off, and this hoodie is awesome. I'm gonna put the hoodie down there. Got hat, glasses, and you got one? Weeds. Well, that's no good. Okay, we got the microphone on. We got this down here. I'm gonna put these in here for now. And I am going to get a top water bait out. And do I want a whopper popper or do I want a popping bait? I think I'm gonna try a popper. And I am gonna go with the bone colored popper, bone and orange. What do you think, Ace? That's what I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna try to call some stuff up from the depths here. I was gonna do the whopper plopper, but I'm gonna do the, man, I wanted to show you this real quick. This Vega rod. Look at that cork and everything on there. It's very nice. 6 cents, very nice rod. 6 cents rod, and it's built to frog. Very nice rod. I'm glad I bought that. I'm a St. Croix guy, you know that, but that frog rod, we've got a bunch of good reviews, so I wanted to try it, and I'm glad that I got it. So now I am going to put this popper on. This is my chug bug. You guys know I like the chug bug. I keep smelling coconut and stuff. My daughter keeps spraying her stuff.
This one is sunscreen.
Is it? Yeah, you don't want to get burnt.
I don't get burnt.
Well, I don't want you to get burnt. I burn when I start catching fish. That's what I do, I burn. All right, I got the bone colored chug bug on with my split shot in the back. Now, we are gonna spin us around, Ace, and we'll be fishing out of the other end of the boat, okay? Oh, well, I just got a nice snaggeroonie here on my own rod, see that? Well, I got something today. Yeah, that's good. Not good, I caught my wrist, caught my arm, caught my finger, caught everything. Okay, how am I doing here? How am I doing? Not doing too well. Not doing real good here. There we go. All right, this is out here. Just don't step on my rod, Ace, please. That's all I ask. All right, we're gonna try this top water real quick and we're gonna work our way down. Let me get up. That rod right there, Ace, give me that. I'm gonna put this right here out of the way. Now we're gonna spin it, we're gonna be spinning around, okay? So, just so you know. Okay, let me get us up in the air. And we're gonna be spinning. Go ahead. Now you can keep, you're under here. Got it? Pull it out of there. Now look, just lift it up over here. Now go behind here and you're good. Go ahead. Go on this side, right there. And we're gonna, there you go. I'm gonna pull us around a little bit, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be out here like this and I want you to throw that way, okay? Yeah, and I don't know how this top water is gonna go. I'm gonna throw the Senko. I just wanted to get this top. That's just the way the water's going, the current of the water. And we're just gonna fish our way up slowly, Ace, okay? You have your Senko on?
Yeah.
All right, that's what you want on up here. And we're gonna throw towards that shoreline. And we are going to try to not hook ourselves like we just did. I don't know why I did that. Okay. What did I do here? Okay. All right. I see that I did that, did that, did that. Holy heck, did I really? You can tell I haven't fished all year. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just throw towards the shore right there. Now this is kind of slow for this, but I just wanted to make sure that I got this on because there's some wood up here that I want to throw to. You know what I mean? Now we're going to get blowed backwards, but we're going to fish into the wind here. That just looks good. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Okay, so this is gonna stay off to the side. We're gonna work our way up there slowly and just cast, target cast, okay? Pick your spots and throw to. I'm gonna put this right here so I can get to it. I'm gonna take this reel and rod and we're gonna slowly, I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. We're gonna angle it like this and like that. And we're gonna slowly pick at it. Once you don't fall, I almost fell too. I am gonna lower this though to 4 so we can slowly go. And this is how we're gonna fish it. That wind, see look at these rocks right there. Can you see those rocks with those glasses? Keep that rod to your right, okay? That way you're not hitting me and I'm not hitting you, okay? Capiche? What happened? Sanko come off? You lose it? You got some? You got some, huh? You got thousands. Now 4 on the trolling motor is fighting. We're fighting against the wind here because it's about 5 to 6 mile an hour winds right now. You can see my shirt blowing and all that good stuff. But once we get up here, there's some logs in the water I want to fish. We'll anchor and try that because the wind's blowing into this point and into this shoreline. So I wanted to work my way up it and see if anything's set up on this shoreline. Usually I can pull a fish or 2 out of this area for sure. So we'll see today. We only got 1 today, guys. Not good, but it's early in the season and we're just trying to find them. So we'll see what happens. I might pull out one right here. Pull one out right there. Well, I pulled that out right into. There we go. It was around the. I was around the tree branch. Got it out there. Move this rod out of here. Over here. Okay, I think there's a log over here. There's a hit. Yeah, I missed him. That was probably a little baby. Probably a little baby. You see that log right there? Yeah. Throw it to the right of that log. I throw it to the left of the log. See it right in front of you right here? Yep. Snag. Weeds. Now in here you're going to get a lot of snags. So you don't want it to sink to the bottom. You want to keep it up off the floor. You want to just jingle it a little bit, like dangle it in front of them. Like this, I let it hit, pull it up and let it float down, and then I jingle it. Just like that, let it go down and then jingle it and then pull it out of there. Because you don't want to get it caught in those logs, okay? If there's any weeds on your worm, take them off. Don't leave any weeds on there. All right? And let's see if I can't get this right there. If there's something in their throat, throw it back in there. Because they'll be under these logs and stuff. It's almost like you're target casting for these things. You know what I mean? All right, guys, this is pretty intense. So we're quiet here because we're concentrating, guys. So sorry about the chat if I'm not. It's my daughter. I asked her to do it, but she's busy tanning. So we're just gonna keep, just don't let it hit the ground, Ace. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it hit the bottom, because once you hit the bottom, you are done. Okay? See, it's pretty shallow in there. This thing is down a good bit. So we're gonna work our way out. See these little logs out here more?
Yeah.
I think that's where we want to target, stuff like that. There's another log right there. We're gonna target stuff like that. Just to see, because that water is cold. You can see how shallow it is in there. You had the same idea as me. Sometimes you'll see them come right out from under there and nail it. Okay. Log right there. See that right down there?
Yeah.
We don't want to hit that. Some of those logs are really shallow, guys. That's why we're not hitting them in there. I could see the bottom. And you can see all the stuff out here too. But the clarity of this is unbelievable. Okay, so now I see that little bit of stuff right there. I'm gonna try to put it right in there and see what happens. You got him? He come up and ate it. You see him come up? You were reeling it in, I seen it, and he come right after it. Bring it in, keep going in, keep going in. I think it was right about around in that area where you're at. Let it sit there and see if he come get it. Did he hit it again?
Yeah.
It's funny. I'll turn your line a little bit. Get it in that area again and let it sit. See if he eats it. He was pretty aggressive though. Man, is that water cold. sun keeps going in and out, Carly. We're going up here, there's all kinds of sun. Mm-hmm. Good, watch the chat. While you're on your back, watch your chat. You could look at it on your phone if you want. Just let me know what people are saying, because I'm not really paying attention to the chat right now. We're trying to fish. I always get a snag here, Asa. Don't throw here. Okay? I'm going to show you right there. I always get a snag there. You can see all the wood there. Yeah, I always get a snag there, so I don't throw there too often. I mean, I throw there, but I think you would get a snag right there. I'll probably get a snag, I'm telling you now, right now. See all them roots there, that root system? I figured they would be right in that, but they're not. It's kind of weird. What? Hi, Mima. Anybody else in the chat? Carly, anybody else in there? Huh? What's up, Team Johnson? Thanks for coming in. Who? Okay. I just want to try to see who's all in there, because I'm not paying attention to it, because we're trying to catch some fish for them. And I want to make sure. Just let me know who's in and say what they say, if you don't mind. That wind's really got us too, so we got to watch. Now, do you see this, Ace? I'm going to show you this, how to read the water. See that current?
Yeah.
So that means somewhere along in here, I think there's going to be some fish stacked up because of this current. We're out of some wind right now, which is a good thing. Like, throw that frog in there if you got a frog. You got your frog?
Yeah.
Throw your frog in there. I'm gonna leave this out to dry. Leave that right there. All right, let's see here. Snagola. We're gonna go that way. I'm just trying to call a fish up. Where you at? Okay, I see it. Getting a hook out of the grass here, guys. Hold on. Just gotta be careful where the hell you're at there. Okay. I don't want to get in too crazy and far. There's probably a log right there. What in the heck are you on there? You let it get down there. Okay. I think I see it. Yep, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to try to spin us out of here. So just wait right there for a second. And we're going to go back up the hill. Okay. Let's get back out of it. I want to get out of here. I want to go into that stuff because there's some pads over there. Man, is it nice out today. What time is it, Carly? One what? Okay. I'm gonna juice this up a bit. $130? Okay. All right, Ace, we're gonna work our way up this way and throw frogs on this edge here. Okay? Try to hit those green pads and mats and all that good stuff. All them little pockets. Keep your rod tip out on the right. Okay? Just keep it out to your right so you know where your rod should be, and then we won't smack rods or nothing. And then watch, sometimes when you hit, they'll take it right under when you hit it too, but I don't know how active they're gonna be in here. Oh yeah, there you go. All those little, now we're just targeting, guys, just these little areas, these little pockets with pads or green stuff, just to see if we can't pull something out. I wonder if they could see this. I want them to be able to see this. Can you see all those little pockets there where Ace is? We're gonna do that right there so you can see a little bit. We're just throwing it into these pockets of pads like this, right into that stuff. Because that stuff will warm up. Yeah, just watch you don't throw into the shoreline. Just throw before it, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Keep your rod tip in front of you to the right. Because if I got to swing on it, I got to go like this, bam. Then every once in a while, I'll throw out here. On this stuff here, every fish counts. So you want to try to catch the ones that are hitting. You know what I mean? The ones that you hit. You know what I mean? The ones that are hitting. Keep your rod tip out to the right. Now you got all, throw it into that green stuff. That's good stuff. See, in the summer when it's 90 degrees out, this is good stuff. Being cool like this, you know, you might pick some up once in a while, but they're not going to be as active right now in this stuff. It's just they're not feeding on frogs right now. But I'm trying to get a reaction bite because I love frog fishing so much, and I'm just trying to get some fish to hit. Whenever you get a chance, always stop to squeeze your frog. I heard something. Always stop and squeeze your frog. Come up and missed it. Go right on that edge, Ace. Right? Do you see where it come up? Just keep your rod to your right a little bit, right straight out in front of you, just like that. He hit right on that edge there. There you go, right there. Bring it straight through there. Once you get it out and across that lily pad where it's at right now, put it right there. Get right there now. Twist it and twitch it and twitch it and twitch it. There you go. And face down. Oh yeah. Now we got one, boys. We got one. Think. He come off? Yep, he come off. We had a nice one on, guys. He got off. I missed him. I got to be able to swing on that, though, Ace. So whenever I say duck, just duck, all right? Because I'm going to start swinging. We're going to start swinging now, like batting practice. I had him on. He was a nice fish. He was probably 18, 19 inches. Nice fish. Come right out of that side there. So they're here. Some of them are here. We can get some to hit. But, yeah, I didn't get a good swing on them. Yeah. So when I say duck, just duck, all right? He come right out of that green stuff right there. He come right from here. He crushed it too. Yeah, I only could go straight up, guys, so I didn't get a real good hook set, but that's okay. We know we can get some here and there. So that's a good thing. He was on for a minute, but he just spit the hook. That's why you got to be to the right, so when I swing on him, I don't take you out of the boat. You know what I mean? And that's the first fish on the frog, basically, so timing's off. But I couldn't get a good hook set on him. But it's exciting when they come up and hit that like that. Very cool. What are we out of time, Carly? Carly, where are we out of time? Yeah, he come on, crushed it. That's where you want to be, just like that. Very exciting too, I love that. I like when they come out to the edge and get the whole thing in their mouth. That way you don't have to worry about it. Man, he was nice. Definitely gets you excited though. See if we can't pull one out of this little stretch here, and then we'll head in. Sometimes I'll follow it right to that edge and blast it there. That's it. That's what you want to do, just like that. A little bit of action, huh? A little bit. It'd have been nice to get that baby in. I'm going to try to throw these pads real quick here while you're throwing that. I'm going to throw these pads. See if I can't get one in here. Oh, I wanted to land that fish in the worst way. Try to get a reaction bite out here in this open water. See a bunch of fish jumping. There's a lot of bluegill or little small fish out here. Try to get one of them big ones up from the bottom. I think that's what's happening. Those big fish are just staying on the bottom. Whenever a small fish comes across, they're just coming up and hitting it. Tough fishing in the wind. Whoop. Beautiful out though. You just need to warm up for a couple days. Carly, where are we at in time? Ooh, that sounded like a big fish out there. I'm gonna try to cast at that thing. Shit. Watch your rod. Cast out this way, okay? Because if I set it, if I throw back here, you're right there. Just cast out to the right a little bit longer. There. Oh, further on that. But that's still good though in that stuff. They're gonna hit it. And then this stuff here, like I'll throw this stuff and then I'll go out and then you throw that stuff. It might be one right there. Bam. Okay. We're gonna go up and around this stuff and then we're gonna head in. Duck! I got him! I might have missed him again. Jeez. Yep, I think I did. I missed another one, guys. That was far out there. As soon as it hit, it blasted it. As soon as it hit, I know. I said duck, and he ducked. I didn't sweat the hook. It was kind of far though. That was kind of a far shot. I don't know if I got him hooked or not. And I'm all slimy. Come on, give me another shot at it. I shouldn't say that because I had 2 shots. Throw right along them pads, Ace, straight down there. See if you can't get one to bite. God, I don't think he was enormous, but that's where they are. But I had every opportunity God. Nope. 0 for 2 on the frogs, guys. Usually I'm not that bad. Usually I'm 50-50 at least. Now I have to get another one so I could be like, get some percentage here. Come on, give me another one. I'm gonna say he didn't eat it all the way. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm glad we're getting some frog bites. Ugh. All right, I'm going way back here, way back in the depths. As soon as it hit, I jerked it one time and he hit it. So I didn't have much time to react to it. This is about where he hit it right there, boom. He wants to come back up for another bite? I don't think so. All right, fishy, maybe you're out here. Maybe you're out there, fishy. You like playing with slime? Yeah? Come on. Give me one more. I want to hit one more spot. It is really clear back here. Well, it's 4 foot at least. It's fertile. It's filtering it. Pretty neat though, ain't it? Hey, some little pockets. Hit them pockets. All right, just get ready to duck. That would be awesome. Catch one with your bare hands, honey. Right there, boom. Damn it. Carly, what time is it? All right. Mm-hmm. Nope, we're just drifting. Algae. There's probably a technical term. Algae. Mm-hmm. Oh, just watch there ain't no aphids in there. I don't know, I just said that to scare you. Man, is that water cold? All right, guys, a couple minutes here and then we're gonna roll. I hear stuff splashing. But it is cold. I don't know why they're so, I mean, the fish that hit were probably a reaction bite. Reaction, like, thing. That means like as soon as it hits the water, it's just like if I pinch you, your first thing is to smack me. Well, that's like a reaction. Well, that's what these fish do when their lure hits. The lure hits the water, it's natural for them just to attack it. Yeah, like when I poke you and you smack me. Yeah, it's a reaction. That is a reaction. All right, one more cast. We'll see what's out here. I have a feeling I'm going to get something out here. Yes. You got it quick. Yep, you got it quick. That's why you got to be careful on the boat, man. You'll get it good on the boat. You'll get tan good. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is our first live of 2025. I appreciate you guys coming in. Sorry I wasn't in the chat too much, but we were trying to catch a fish for you. Ace got one. I missed two on a frog, on a white frog. So we're going to end this, but maybe later on this evening, I may be going live again, hitting it a little hard again this evening. If not, we'll be back at it next week or whatever. So thank you for joining me today. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We're going to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we will see you.